Well, I've turned up my first job now, and I think it's about time I have a haircut now. The weather's improving, but yeah, I should be called Scruffy Garden Services. But yeah, we're at the first job. The sun is shining. It's quite nice. And the grass growing a little bit. This is a weekly. It doesn't take too long. It's quite a big garden, but it doesn't take too long because we do it weekly. So there shouldn't be much emptying at all today on the bags. But yeah, so what I've actually thought about doing, I'm a bit of a copycat really. I mean, just hear the HRX starter. A bit of a copycat, but one of my subscribers, I noticed he's going to do a hunting terrible, that mower, but it clears after a few. See, I read she's got it on choke. Here it cleared. Yeah, he's doing a Monday sort of, starting to do a Monday sort of talk at the beginning of the week. Well, I think I'm going to do one on a Friday. So Chris, I'm a bit of a copycat, but I think it's a good idea. So, you know, they'll watch yours, they'll watch mine. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is it really. How my week's gone really. What did I do Monday? Can't remember, it seems so long ago now. I know I finished off that, I put a video up a few weeks ago, edging raised beds. I finished that off, well, almost, just got to cut the top of the post and put the gravel back in, that's done. Sorted out, I've got to take a monkey puzzle tree down there and re-turf top lawn, but that'll be in a few weeks. What did I do Monday morning? Oh yeah, my only commercial, I finished the last one, my tax year on that one, so that was that's done now. So I've got from start of the new tax year, I'll start again. I do that 2 week, well, I quote for that 2 weekly, but in the summer it's more often, than the winter it's more of a gap. So did that Tuesday. I did a couple of boring regular weeding jobs, got them done. Wednesday I started on a big conifer reduction. Knackering day, really knackering, but I got quite a lot done. And I will be back there on Monday. So I didn't take no footage this time, but well, only sort of a before photo. But what I'm going to do on that is put the head cam on. Now I know how I'm sort of doing it, because I just wanted to get a start and see what it was all like when I was up there on the scaffolding. So that has been started on. Got about just over between a third and a half along that. Quite long. There's quite a lot of rubbish off there. Laura was chipping. So that was Wednesday. Yesterday, what was it yesterday? Did one regular in the morning, starting a fence repair job. Well, just put 3 panels in, that's a regulars anyway, and a couple of grasses yesterday afternoon. Today I've got this one, then I've got go and do one with the Kubota, that's near to me. Then I'm going to get that other bigger trailer, getting the big Hayter, and then I'm doing next door to here. That's that big area of grass, so I've got to come back to here later, but I need different machinery for that. But I am going to do the front of theirs now when we finish this, so the front's done, so I ain't got to come out there later. So yeah, that's how my week's gone. Almost achieved what I wanted to, not quite. I'm going to be a couple of jobs short this week. They were not quite such important ones because the people are still away. There's a little fairly small scarifying job I want to get done. They come back around the 11th, I think, or something. That's actually my birthday. So they'll be back then, so I'll try and do that, fit that in next week. Quite a busy week next week, more grasses next week. This is the week where the fortnightly ones don't sort of happen so much. This is just a weekly, so not so many this week, but I'll have to try and even them out as time goes on. So I've got the even sort of things each week with the grass, so they ain't all bunged into 1 week really. I'm looking at this year, I haven't picked up many new customers, picked up one over winter, but I've sort of basically got about 90% of my last year's customers back, so not too bothered really, because that's enough for me. Got a letter yesterday, a big long letter, this woman, a little bit eccentric. We look after a garden for 3 months of the year while they're in their other house. Lucky to have 2 houses, but yeah, so we got a long letter of her. I can't hardly read it, and my mum works for her too, so I might have to get my mum to like translate it because the writing is all over the place. She's actually a writer, I think. But anyway, yeah. So that'll be that's a weekly job for 3 months. So I've done that. It'll be the 4th year I've done that, I think, this year. So yeah, that one will cut in. So basically, I've got enough. I'm looking at this as a bit of a transitional year anyway. Even though I expect to be busy. I'd like to put the big mower out there next year. I got it a bit late to do that for sort of more sort of commercial type stuff. I want to test it today. If it works all right, I'm gonna, because I've never used it yet, I'm gonna get the cylinder sharpened and that, and get it all tip top. Then I'll put my letters out there, or emails out there will be, to loads of companies, and then see what happens with that. So it could be exciting times next year. We'll have to see. But I better get on with this. Yeah, so like I said, my week hasn't been too bad. If I can get what I want to get done today, it won't be a bad week. So still early in the grass cutting season. Some of the weekly ones aren't sort of being done weekly yet. It's going to a bit fortnightly. But in the next few weeks, I imagine that they'll be back on the weeklies, and then we'll sort of have some sort of a routine. Also as well, some of me grass customers that I hadn't heard of over winter wanted extras done. Well, I'm trying to work my way through their extras, so then I'm just going there just for grass, which I'm working through. I've got quite a way through, really, probably about 75% through what they wanted done, so not far off now. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this. I'll just show you it. There we go. It's not very long at all, but not bad. Don't know if you can see that. Don't know if we can zoom in. But yeah, there's the dafts and all that sort of row down there. So yeah, there's too many people around here today for me to film. So I'll get you some footage later off the Hayter, hopefully. So yeah, I'll get the cutting. Well, I've done this one now. Got a bit warm now. It's quite a nice spring day, actually. Oh, I've worked up a bit of a sweat. So yeah, Laura's just finishing over there. You go to just catch her out in the distance. Took a couple of strips to go. She's going to run the mower straight to next door for their front bit out near the road. I'm going to go and trim the bits I have to do. The man permanently lives there, like the husband, but the wife doesn't. She just comes back now and then. So she's back Monday. So I wanted to look tip top. She's the one that pays us. So yeah, I'm going to do the front, get the front looking good. Usually I use their Husqvarna ride-on to do that, but as we've got the mower here and it's a matter of 20 yards along there, got the mower out, we don't have to come out through the electric gates and later. It'll take a little bit longer with that one, but we'll just get that done now so we ain't got to think about that later. Then home, Kubota, I've got the new starter but haven't fitted it, and the battery's off at the moment, so I've got to put that on, and then pump a tyre up. Oh, it drives me nuts. But hoping to get the start on this weekend. I've been told the battery's okay. I thought the battery was no good, but I've been told it's okay. I took it back and they said they wouldn't replace it because it's okay. So we shall see with that one. I shall get the puncher fixed. And then there might be a bit of development on that actually, on the Kubota as well, because I've purchased a collector for it. But it's a little bit of a, oh, what's the word? It'll be an improvised collector for it. It's not for a Kubota, but I think it's going to work, and I think it's going to work well. But it's going to be a bit fettling to get it on there and that. So I think that gets delivered today. Actually, I've got a friend of mine, and I've just left it with him because he travels all over the place. I've left it with him to deal with the person to pick it up. So I paid for the item, so I've just got to pay him for picking it up for me. And so hopefully that'll make the Kubota a collector also, because I've always side shooted with that. I can get an alright finish, but sometimes it's just nice. You've got that option, but it's going to be a bit strange how I do it to have a collector, but it's going to be cost effective. And I think it might be pretty good. So it's a matter of watch your space on that one. I'll see what I can do with that one to show you. I'm fairly gone by picture at the moment, but I think it'll do what I want it to do. So I had gone into thinking about buying an accelerator bag, the hook on the side from America. I ain't seen to find them in America, but the import charges, the delivery, took it to a silly price, and then I'd had to have altered the chute bit on it and all that. It's going to be a lot of hassle, and it's going to cost me quite a lot of money. This will cost me less, and it'll probably be more effective. So, you know, like I said, we shall see. and it actually comes in blue, the thing, and the capote's orange, so I might even get it painted so it looks the part. But I'll show you that later. I haven't even seen it myself because obviously it hasn't been delivered yet, so we shall see how that goes on that one. Yeah, I've done all the strimming around here now. I'm actually in my probably best to do it like that. I think you'll see around like that. I've done all the strimming and everything, mowed the grass. It's all looking pretty good now. I'm in my T4 at the moment. Sprinter van is undergoing MOT work at my dad's. I'm doing it. I've had to do some welding on it, and I've grounded down some of the real bad, typical Sprinter rust patches. Treated it with some Bactan stuff. So hopefully this weekend I can get looking a bit smarter. It won't be perfect, I won't be able to do all the body work, but I've got to get the seal sorted where I welded. And then hopefully that's off to MOT next week. And there's a couple of bits, fingers crossed they get through. So we'll have to see how that one goes, because I'm missing the size of that. But the T4's going alright, but it's got such an irritating squeak on the fan belt when I start it up. And it ain't as easy as just changing the fan belt, because in about 2 weeks it does it again. So I think it's either play on the water pump or play on the alternator, or the tensioner isn't working properly. I'm going to investigate it. I'm fed up with it. I need it that sorted. And also I'll just switch the camera around. That is a pain. It keeps getting stuck in, so the radio stays on. So you've got to watch it. You might focus very well. Yeah, so you've got to make sure that pops out so the radio doesn't stay on, and the key has to really be turned to the right really hard. The key's really worn. Where it is. The key's really worn. The van's old. It's 1998 or 99. So I've got a new ignition barrel and I've got a new switch for the back. So that'll be I'll try and do a video of that, and that'll be on my other channel. I might do that this weekend if I've got time, because it nearly let me down the other day. Let's see how it goes. You'll hear the squeak, and then when I get the squeak I'll end the video, because it will kind of turn the thing in a minute. Oh. And the steering lock's gone on. Yeah, there we go. So let's have a go. See if it... Yeah, I've done it. Hear the squeak. I'll see you later. I'm moving. Here we go. I hope you can hear me all right. It's got quite windy now. This is a very bumpy green, what I do. You've seen it before, but that's in cut. All I do is try to shoot this on the highest level on the mower. Well, I do think that on the highest level, mine is set. It could be set higher. It's just the way I've adjusted it in the past. So don't make a bad thing, as you can see. It's hard to get to perfect lines on here, because you're bumping all over the place. It doesn't look too bad if you look at it like that, but it is really, really bumpy. So it's not perfect. It's come out too bad at all. It's good. That side grows a lot more than that side, so the grass does hang a little bit down there, but it's better than last week. I think after a couple more weeks there won't be a lot of grass hanging on there then. It's only a rough cut anyway, just to keep it tidy on a weekly basis. So if you left it more than a week, it'd be a right mess. It really does grow some. I think it's been old meadow or something. That's the old barn to the house that's sort of over there, not the one next to me, but there's an old farmhouse, and I think everything's been switched around a bit. I think this would have been the back of the house. There's a road down there now, but I think originally the track would have been up this end. This would have been the back of the farm. That's all twisted around a little bit. I'll just show you back quickly. Yeah, the setup for this job was the Kubota. It's been a pain to start. I had to get around and put the new starter on, so I had to jump start and all that. But hopefully we'll get there and get it sorted. You probably can't hear me brilliant because of the wind. There's a back there too. She must have been lower today. There we go. I'm on the Hayter. I've got the Hayter out, so I'm quite excited about this. I'll undo them hook. Two clips if I can get round. And I'll strap you on and we'll get mowing. that's the end of the Friday jobs now. It's weekend now. You'd have seen me moan a little bit with the Hayter. It was a bit slow going because the Hayter said to cut lower than the ransom. So, but I'm glad I got it lower. It was chucking up you probably saw it was chucking up quite a bit of mess, as them type of mowers do. But you have to have a different sort of mindset. It's a commercial type mower, not a sort of a garden type mower, really. But it did an alright job actually. I decided in the end, you probably saw me going up and down, I decided in the end to go across. Never have gone across before, but it actually was better because there's a dip there where the grass grows really thick. The top I did with the ransoms for one reason. The woman that lives here is coming back next week, and I was running out of time, and I would have had to go over it a few times to make it look nice with the Hayter. So I use a ransom that when she's away again, I'll try to get that shorter up the top because the ransoms is set higher, and I'd like to get it shorter and try and keep it shorter as well to make my job a little bit easier. So yeah, it didn't do a bad little job really. It went well, the Hayter went well, but it's sort of, they'll cut sort of quite long grass, but do leave a bit of a mess because they sort of chuck it out. But the thing is, I suppose do it frequently, it'll be alright. Some of the areas in the middle, it was fine, it was just the thicker areas. But sort of bit of test out today, and I have decided one thing: I'm not going to have the blade sharpened. They seem to be cutting fine, so it's just money down a drain and time I haven't got sorting them all out. So I'll leave them well alone a minute. But anyway, I'm just going to get the battery off this ransoms. Have you managed? But I'll have a go and see if I can get it off. Well, there, you got one here.
Where?
Hold that. It's extremely boring seeing someone take a battery off of a ransoms mower.
I knew it. Just needed a man.
A man saved the day.
Grrr.
Take that.
Okay.
See you later. I'm off now.